It's okay to be unsure. So, this one is about the idea of uncertainty and stuff like buying and holding Magic the Gathering and Pokemon booster boxes, collector boxes, and not being certain on the prices, not being certain on the direction of where these products are going to go. And I believe it's okay. So, let's compare yourself to someone else. Let's compare yourself to someone who buys fashion brands, or maybe you spend all your money on like fishing equipment or something like that. Comparatively, they're putting their money into things that make them happy, and they're not looking for anything financial in return from it. With stuff like Magic the Gathering booster boxes, that makes me happy. Buying and holding products, speculating for the future, that makes me happy. So, to a certain point, it's okay if you lose money doing this. I know mentally you can feel bad, like your success is kind of wrapped up in the idea of like if your speculation or if your flip works. But there's a couple things you're doing, even just buying failing products like Aether Drift. Is one, you're putting your money towards something that's potentially can go up in price. Like obviously if you bought a box of Aether Drift when it was like 200 plus, you did think it would go higher in price. You were hoping that it would. You had a good feeling that it would, given the history of the Magic the Gathering collector boxes, but you weren't sure, and that's okay. That's okay that the spec not only hasn't done well yet, but that let's say it never goes up from here. That's okay too. One thing about it is you're still saving your money. Now, obviously, it's better to make money on the investments you make, but it's also good to just be saving money at all. So if you're just buying boxes and sitting on them, and let's say the price never moves, even that's okay. As we know, most specs do pretty well for stuff like booster boxes in the long run. Most things end up beating out the stock market, to be honest, when it comes to like Pokemon. So you really need to just give yourself some slack, because if you're someone who's mentally financial, we can get a little impatient with how we want these plays to play off. But you need to be a little more accepting and understanding of the whole process. The whole process is supposed to go, you buy a box and you wait. You give it some time, maybe like a couple of years, and over time, over like about 4 or 5 years, these boxes should start to find some price appreciation. And if you've been buying collector boxes, we haven't even gotten to that point with most of these collector boxes, most of these successful boxes. It's only been a couple of years. So first we need to see the 5-year mark when it comes to some of these boxes, and then we need to get to the 10-year mark. Like when you compare these to stuff like Pokemon boxes, some of those Pokemon boxes that are worth tens of thousands of dollars, people have had to sit on for countless years, 20 years, maybe close to that. So, you know what? I think it honestly, you just need to have a different state of mind where you're not so focused on the minutia of collecting. You need to focus more on the positive, the optimism, those parts of collecting, where it's like, this is a product that I like. It's a collectible, and it's one that in the future could move up in price to an unpredictable amount that even I don't know. That could be only like a couple of percentages every year, which, we hope that things can go way higher than that. We hope that things beat the stock market. But let's say it's only like 4%, let's say 4% a year. We hope it goes up 4% a year in value. And there's a chance that it can go up much higher, much faster than that. aside from that, we like the product and we enjoy holding the product and being able to look back on it and say, I'm ready for any price movements. That's a good feeling. When you look at your row of collector boxes, that's a good feeling. It's like I'm building something, I'm growing something. And it's almost like growing your singles collection, except a little different. It's the memories inside of the product that we're collecting. It's the theme of the product that we're collecting, that we're interacting with. Instead of maybe the individual cards, it's almost the idea of all of them encompassed in just one box. So, definitely give your collection some time. Be kind to it. Be positive on it. Let's not beat up on ourselves. Let's not be too negative about the short term. Let's be focused on the long term. And let's not worry about if we fail immediately. Let's give ourselves some time to succeed. So, that's pretty much it. I'm excited for the future, as most of you are. And yeah, keep buying.